Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, how's everyone doing on this fine Wednesday evening? Is everyone having a good day today? I am ready for today. Had a very good Wednesday. Oh, how about all of you? Is everyone having a good day? Anything in chat? Hey, Pilot Pete, let's see that Fort Lauderdale scenery. Exactly what I was about to do. So, um, let's first of all start. Oh, whoops, the weather. Let's first of all start with the scenery. Today I have the amazing Whoa, okay. I have the pleasure of flying out of Fort Lauderdale today. First time on the channel. I'm really excited to do this. And we are flying out of MK Studios as Fort Lauderdale today. You might notice, ladies and gentlemen, I usually start 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday nights, and there's a reason why I'm starting at 5:45 p.m. instead. It's because I want to tour the scenery before we get started. We are flying on VATSIM today, so I'm really excited for that. MK Studios, if you're watching this, they have shared my stream on their social media, so I appreciate MK for doing this. Um, I'd like to go through the scenery and take a look at it, ladies and gentlemen. And from what I've seen, it is a really good scenery. It really good. Like I have a few minor things that I could say about the scenery that I think could be better, but it's not very bad at all. I love it. It's a very good scenery. Ground textures I love. Interior is fantastic. The gate textures, just the overall realistic vibe of being in the airport is here. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. So here is the gate, the Alpha gates, and my goodness, look at the seating here. You see people in here. Look at they're sitting, waiting for their flights. And doesn't this interior look very good, ladies and gentlemen? I love it. Here are the people looking around. Some restaurants, Hudson, BurgerFi. If we can go in here. Chat, if you all have any recommendations on where I should go in this airport, that would be fantastic. And what does that ribbon say? Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. Huh. And you've got the counters. Starbucks, tech on the go. Huh. Look at that. You got TVs, speakers, tablets. Wow, look at that. That's you got gaming PCs as well. Those are the Easter eggs. I'm kind of shocked that That's great. I didn't notice that. Yeah, this is really nice. I love the seating. You've got the gate areas, you have the check-in areas, Southwest. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at some of these others. So this looks like the Southwest terminal. We've got some flights active on VATSIM right now, so we might be able to see some things on VATSIM. Let's head over into the main area of the airport. So here we go. We're heading into the conveyor belt area. Ooh, look at that. You've got the active movers or the escalator movers, whatever they're called, crosswalks. Um, You've got a kids play area, and my goodness, can you go inside of this? Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. I love that. That's really impressive. That detail, it's really nice. Um, I love the blue in this scenery. It's really cool. Gates B, C, D, E, F, and G. Active departure signs. You got Southwest, United, Spirit. Oh no, Spirit. I'll just ignore that, but okay. Um, Allegiant, WestJet, Southwest. Oh, quite a few. The hallway looks quite nice. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I've never been to Fort Lauderdale International Airport, so I have no commentary on whether this looks real life or not. Do these doors go anywhere? No, they don't. Okay, they do not. So here are the rest of the alpha gates. So we've got some more seating. This is beautiful. My goodness. 2 times points. Ha, JetBlue at restaurants and eligible grocery stores. Credit to JetBlue there. Here's an airplane from VATSIM that's currently on the ground. We will be tuning on in a few minutes to VATSIM, so we just are waiting until we get our flight started. We are connected too, so really nice chat. If you want to see anything in this airport, just let me know. I'm very excited to see this. All right, let's keep going. Where do we go next? Okay, they did not model this part of the airport. Burger King. Look at this. Burger King and Sergio's Go. Okay, so we've got a vending machine. Wow, it's a nice Burger King. Another Southwest counter where they check you in. Those are really nice wooden boards up there for the information. That's nice. Here they've got the jetways. No interior modeling except for this place. They've got a fire extinguisher. Keep looking around. You've got Seattle's best coffee. Haha. I see. So I realized the microphone. Seattle's best coffee. Do they have any snacks that I would recognize? No, they don't. They've got the same drinks and stuff. Look at the exterior modeling to these gates as well. So they've got the check-in gates for Bravo 9 and Bravo 7. So that's really cool. Keep going. Southwest, Bravo 6, Bravo 8. Nice. But that's really nice. I like this. Let's keep going. Hudson. Another Hudson shop. Hudson's a very popular shop in airports. I've seen them all over the place. Restrooms. Can we go inside? No, but they do have some sort of modeling in here. All right, so let's go to our next area. And that is where is our next area? This is the main center part of the airport, I guess. So you've got, I don't know what that is, another vending machine. Air Margaritaville. Huh, look at that. See if you can either order something or see the menu for Starbucks or Burger King. If I see another Starbucks, I could try and see if there's anything. Annie Ann's. Okay. No Annie Ann's or menu or anything like that. So that's interesting. Huh. But I love the logo on the outside. That's really cool. Annie Ann's. Restrooms. 360. Huh. I wonder if that actually exists in real life. The store. There's some beer. Different types of beer. Do they have any brands that I see? It's very hard to see it. Restrooms. No, they don't have any restrooms modeled. Hudson. Wow, look at that. That's sunglasses, drinks, all sorts of food and goodies. Those are shoe boxes. Huh. Wow. I'm very impressed with this. Go to the next area. Okay. So you've got Newslink. It looks like another store. Looks like there are some drinks and food machines. Wow, look at that. Newslink. What is this over here? Rocco's Tacos. Oh, you got the underground area under here. Whoa, look at that. I did not recognize that. I did not see that. Some more depart information. I'm going to ignore Spirit. Bahamas Air, Allegiant, Southwest, and United. Huh. Did I see Silver Airlines there too? Yes, you did. Okay. More Southwests. Looks like Southwest is somewhat popular at Fort Lauderdale. 56 viewers on the shorts mode. Fantastic. Break the Charlie gates right now. So we are taking a look at this. Southwest. Got some trash cans and recycle bins in here. The chairs are really detailed. The floors are really detailed. That's really cool about this. Got Charlie 4, some more stairways. Oh wow, look at that. So they go to the underground area under here. Fantastic. Wow, I'm impressed with this. All right, keep going. Let's go to look at the front area. You've got the roads are quite detailed. I've never seen this area before either. So you've got the main terminal signs for each airline. Wow. I've not seen this area, so this is new for me. Delta, WestJet, and Air Canada. Oh, that is beautiful. Looks like there's an airplane pushing back. Some buses. Do they? No, they don't have interior modeling. They're actually doing construction over here. That's pretty cool. Avilo, American Air Transat, Flair Airlines and Sun Country, JetBlue, which will be flying today, Spirit and Porter. Okay, I'm going to ignore Spirit. We're going to act like that never existed. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so we'll go through here a little bit quicker, ladies and gentlemen, because I do want to get the flight started. Coastal Expressions 360. Here's Starbucks. Unfortunately, folks, my mic just turned off. What in the world? Okay. No menu in Starbucks, unfortunately, which okay. They do have counters and lines. They've got this place called Umaizushi Bistro Bar. Do they have any? Okay, they don't have a detailed counter. Okay, that's interesting. But what I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, I love this airport, but it is one of those that I could see updating in the future, perhaps. Hudson, a mini Hudson bar. Wow, that's nice. Delta 5 is really nice. Coastal Expressions. Looks like a mini bar over here or a food aisle. Huh, wow. Wow, look at that. Keep going to the next terminal. And we'll take a look at the exterior and then we'll get ready to show off the rest. All right, here's more. How do we get in? Like some of the interior has modeling, some doesn't. CNBC. Okay. Rip curl. Some models of stuff. Rip curl. This is nice. CNBC. Oh wow. Men and women restrooms. Can't go in them. JetBlue flights. Oach will be coming back in a few minutes. And there's my airplane right there, which will be flying in a few minutes. So we'll get to that in a few minutes. And it's my gate. It's not modeled. Okay. Here I am. The cockpit. We'll get to that in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get to flying. I just want to take a look at the airport first. Here's the next. Let's see. Another Hudson standalone bar. Seattle's Best Coffee. Do they have any menus? No. Okay. Information. MK. Oh, there's an MK Studio sign. Look at that. Look at that. That's really nice. Oh yeah, that's I love that. Unlawful discrimination sign. Huh. Okay. Another Spirit Airlines flight sign. Nope. Okay, this one doesn't have as much. That's a small way. And let's go to the Spirit Airlines area. Chat, if there's anywhere you want me to take a look at, just let me know, okay? CNBC, let's see. Wow, look at that. But this is not a bad scenery, ladies and gentlemen. I think there are quite a few good details about this. BurgerFi. Any menu? No. Keep going. CNBC. This is a bigger food store. Wow. Frozen area. Food shelves with so many chips and stuff. Food items. DeSano looks like another food bar where people can purchase stuff. That's nice. Nice. Okay. Spirit. I'm not gonna worry about that. Casavana, Cuban cuisine. Okay. Looks like they have a food bar down in this area, and then they've got tables beside the front counter. Really nice. Keep going. Let's see. Fifth and Sunset. Looks like this is a sunglasses and glasses store. So very nice. Gates Golf 8 through Golf 1. Univision, another food store with frozen food aisle or drink aisle, and then regular food items in an average food store. 360, another one of those looks like drinking beer places, and 4K Ultra H. Are these technology sets? And there's some beer and luggage and stuff that people can buy. Another 360. Burger King. No menus, unfortunately, that are active. Keep going. Let's see. Burger King, fantastic. Rip Curl. And then there's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the interior. Disney Plus. Look at that. Look at that. Disney Plus. MK Studios signs. Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood International Airport, Broward County, Florida. Some Spirit Airlines. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take a look at the exterior. And I have to say, the exterior is fantastic. I love it. One thing they did really well is model the bridges. The unfortunate thing is that you can't really go under the bridges that well because of probably the rendering and stuff won't let you. Dania Beach, Hollywood, and Hannondale Beach, 4.3 miles. Look at this. This is really cool. Like the wall textures look realistic as well. Oh god, real concrete. Wow, that's nice. Taxiways look incredibly detailed. Runway details are nice. You see, you've got the slope here. That's really cool. I like how the runway arrows slope. Take a look over here. Excuse me, pardon me. Looks like you've got the runways slope. The runway textures themselves look really nice. So I'm really proud of this, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Nothing else over here that is particularly exciting. Well, except for the hangars too. Oh, you can go inside the hangar. That's cool. Anything else I missed? Keep going. Wow, look at the ground textures on these. These are, I like it. Runway textures. You can see the roads, the airplane scrapes on the ground. Can you go inside this terminal? You can! Wow! And they've got toolboxes and drawers for maintenance. Wow. And then I'm guessing over here are where the hangars are. Oh, yes. That's cool. Love it, man. That's nice. Take a look over here. Yeah, you can go inside of these terminals. That's something. We've got the lights in here as well. Huh. Wow. Didn't they have JetBlue terminals in Fort Lauderdale or Spirit terminals somewhere? They have to somewhere. I don't know where exactly. What's that? Okay, those are probably main terminal. I don't know. Or hangars, I mean. Bombardier. These are probably where the CRJs go. Huh. Well, I thought they did somewhere, but maybe I'm mistaken. Keep going. What's that? Wheels Up. Jetscape. Embraer. Okay. Well, chat, what do y'all think? You all think this is a nice airport? Because I do. Oh, look at the trains. They modeled this bridge as well. Oh my goodness, look at that. They modeled the highway. They made this so cool. Let me see if we can go inside the parking garage. Well, you can, but they don't have any lines marked out. On the top level, oh my, look at this. You can see lines marked out and everything. Lexus cars, Acura cars. Huh, look at those. Jeep, some Jeeps. Wow. I'm impressed, ladies and gentlemen. They did a good job with this. They don't have any markings on the interior and within the main floors, but I will say that I've got to say that I think this was a pretty good scenery that they developed. The entranceway, that's another thing. You can go inside the parking garages too. Wow! Look at that! They even have the ramps. Oh my god! Look at that. I'm impressed, ladies and gentlemen. Overall. Okay. So, chat, let's get started with this flight in just a quick second. Wow. All right, chat, let's do this. Without further ado, let's get started with our flight today, ladies and gentlemen. Whoops, no. And let's do this. Oops, sorry. I don't know, chat, what'd y'all think? I got to on the VATSIM as well. Nice. So everything looks not bad. But NK, if you want to hear some things could be improved on, just let me know as well. But I like the airport. It's really good. It was worth my money too. So that's just my opinion on it. So it was definitely worth the money. So let's go ahead and get our ground services ready to go and our mass imbalance. Load the aircraft and do GSX boarding and refueling. We want to do this all right away so we can get out of here as quick as possible. So we'll do catering service. Look at how big GSX is. This is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, yeah. I wanted to make that smaller. Yeah, let's go to lavatory service, water service. Yeah, that's really nice. All right, constraints. VOR switches. All right, fantastic. Water service is on the way. All right, so let me check the VATSIM frequency. I'm going to get on Miami Center, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to start hearing the frequency any second. So, are they still on? Oh, yeah, they're still on. Wait, something has changed with Miami Center. Did they actually still log on? Yeah, this is interesting. VATSIM. Miami approach. Trying to find. Let me look at my ACARs. Call sign JetBlue equipment. Yeah. Okay, Pittsburgh. Agers 1, Agers, Dukin, V up. Okay. 360. Departure frequency 126.85. We're gonna climb via the SID today via 36,000. Fantastic. I just have to check and see where we're at with all of that. So give me a second. Okay, so let me check on the center. Let me just get that all ready to go. 126.85 departure frequency. But I want to get on to the correct frequency, ladies and gentlemen, after when I depart. So I gotta figure that one out. Okay. Miami approach. Palm Beach approach we don't need to worry about. Question is, I don't know which frequency to tune on to. So, okay. Okay, hold on a second. Do they give any frequencies on their 299er as altimeter today? Oh goodness, there goes my controller. Ah, goodness. Hang on a second. Okay. It's a lot better. Go ahead and request our flight plan. We also need to get our squawk code and stuff ready to go in a moment, so we'll get that. .99er. All right. So in it, grab the request. All right, cost index, I believe, was 5 today. Cost index is 5. Fantastic. Flight number today is going to be JetBlue 2008. That should be pretty easy to remember. JBU 2008. Cruise is going to be 360 today. Let's go ahead and get the wind. Request it. All right, fantastic. Let's go ahead and get sim brief, ladies and gentlemen, ready to go, so we can check out our flight plan today. They did say climb via the SID today, so we will be doing that absolutely. So, go ahead and grab our sim brief. Whoops. View flight plan. Alrighty. Let's do this. Go ahead and grab our Chrome. Alright. So, without further ado, let's take a look at our sim brief today, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so Fort Lauderdale, we said runway 10 left today. They did say in the ATIS 10 left as well, so let me just... One zero left. And then our SID today is Ager Sierra 1. Our transition is Agers or Duncan, something like that. Yep. And our Pittsburgh information today. They're landing on the shortest runway in Pittsburgh. How unfortunate is that? So that'd be ILS 32. And is there an ATIS that's on Pittsburgh right now? Let me check. See if that's correct. No, there is not. So today we'll probably be using ILS 32. The star is Demi 5. And the transition is Lejoy. And the VIAS is... okay. I'm going to guess AGC, if I had to guess. Ah. Alright. So our flight plan, inserted, fantastic. go ahead and take a look. Does that look good, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see. Okay, so AGC can be, the waypoint AGC can be delayed, or, well, maybe. Let me continue looking at it. Okay, so I've got an idea. Let's go back to the arrival and try the other 8 VS today. Let's do Gruns. Yeah, I think that's going to look a ton better. Goodness. But what we might do is, because what I just saw there, it might... I don't know. I might have to take it direct, ladies and gentlemen. It seems weird. Alright. So that looks good to me. I like it. Alright. So, we've got our flight plan all inserted. Fantastic. Terrain. On. Terrain. Alright, let's work on our comms today. So let's go ahead and put our transponder onto the on position. Our transponder mode onto TA. According to the VATSIM ACARS, we've got 7444 for our squawk code. Fantastic. Identify. Alrighty. Fantastic. Go ahead and lock the cockpit door. Fantastic. Alright, so we're waiting for our packs to board, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like our fuel is still boarding up too. We've got 45% fuel. Jeez! Look at that. So now my main focus is to try and find the correct frequency on VATSIM. So, chat, let's do this. Alright, VATSIM, where are you? Oh, wow. Are we legitimate? Everyone, Fort Lauderdale Center just logged off. Oh, okay. Our Miami Center just... Part of Miami Center just logged off completely. So, that's something. I'm guessing... Well, we'll push back at our own discretion. But... I don't know. 126.85. Attached pushback tug? Yes. Absolutely. Alright, fantastic. We're going to get all our passengers boarded. Emergency lights on. Fantastic. Oh, we got an invoice from Lukoil. Wait, what? Let me look at this. Look at that! Let's see. Let's see the fuel price. Okay. Wow. $4.23 a gallon. $8,000, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. I never knew they do invoices in GSX now. That's quite cool. $9,000 for this flight. Wow. So that's how much the fuel costs are right now. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Oh, wait. I just realized my sim brief is not off. All right. Well, look at that. That's really cool. All right, so we're going to be boarding our passengers, ladies and gentlemen. We got 179 packs. Almost a full house. So, fantastic. So, I'm really glad. So, yeah, I'm I think that's funny. GSX has... Oh, did you notice that GSX has changed? If you look at my screen, GSX looks so different than it used to. Did they change the GSX setting? Oh my... You could do it in the GSX? Oh my god! Wow, 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 that's awesome. You change the boarding densities in the simulator itself. Wow, unreal. Huh, look at that. I definitely like that. That's really cool. Huh, wow. That's really cool, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I think this is gonna go super well. Super well. $30 packs boarded. So unfortunately, Miami Center logged off. And Approach logged off too! What in the world? Alright then, so I guess it's CTAF then. Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I really timed this horribly for VATSIM. So, 119.3. What? I don't know. I think that was it, right? 119.3. Goodness. Alright, so we can push back at our own discretion today. Oh, God. I can't believe Approach went off too. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna even have VATSIM on? I don't know. So. Are you going to use Beyond ATC? Let me see how busy it is in Lauderdale right now. Y'all want me to use Beyond? Let me see. Alright, I guess we'll have to... Let me see how busy Lauderdale is in... only 4 airplanes. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we use Beyond, ladies and gentlemen? We'll go ahead and log off of VATSIM. I was gonna use it, but then now, the fact that it's convinced me to stay off, I'm like, okay, yeah, why don't we? I will also say, ladies and gentlemen, performance on this scenery, I'm getting 121 frames, consistently, so I'm really surprised about it, so really glad. 60 out of 179 passengers, that's great.
Beyond ATC connected.
It's got another 120-ish to board, 118. So there you go. Now, chat, plans for next payware sceneries I'm planning on getting. I'm absolutely going to be getting Orbix Atlanta. Should be releasing this week. We've not heard anything yet from what I know of. So that's why I've been a bit quiet on creating streams. I'm waiting for Orbix Atlanta. Anything on Atlanta. If nothing comes out by Friday, I might as well begin creating the Saturday stream. Unfortunately, Sunday, well, actually, I shouldn't say unfortunately. Sunday I won't be here. I've got some plans going on in real life. So what I will do is I will make up for the stream on Monday. So I will do a Monday stream. That's kind of what's going on. So I'm waiting for anything on Atlanta. But if nothing comes out by Friday, then I will do a stream creation on Friday for Saturday. So I know it's last minute stuff, but there's a reason why I'm doing it. I'm waiting for Atlanta. Because if Atlanta comes out, we will do it Saturday. I will be doing Denver to Atlanta. So that will be my first flight. Okay, let's start getting JetBlue clearance going on right now out of Fort Lauderdale. JetBlue 2008, good evening from Fort Lauderdale, requesting IFR clearance to Pittsburgh.
JetBlue 2008, Fort Lauderdale clearance. Verify you have information Quebec. Cleared to Pittsburgh Airport. Agers 1 departure. With the Agers transition, then is filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 128.6. Squawk 5243.
Oh, and it did the auto respond. No. Okay.
Agers 1 departure with the Agers transition.
5243 squawk.
Climb via SID. Departure frequency 128.6. Squawk 5243. JetBlue 2008.
All right, identify.
JetBlue 2008.
We're getting fewer frames now because of beyond traffic injection 10. Okay, 1.4. 121.4 when ready for push or start. JetBlue 2008. Fantastic. Oh yeah, look at the lag, ladies and gentlemen. It's because of Beyond. That's why we have the airplanes on, and we've got Spirit. Beyond. Remove Spirit. They don't exist anymore. That's something they should address in their next update. So, wow. Okay. Okay. So that's just me. Nothing to do with the scenery. It's Beyond. And there goes that weather, which I don't want. Live I want at all times. Fantastic. We're just waiting for all of the info to be ready, ladies and gentlemen. The passengers, stuff. I think Beyond Traffic 10 might be nice just to get it all going. So I'm really proud of this. All right, 105 passengers, 179 planned. I hope today Beyond will give me a direct out of Fort Lauderdale. But they did say to me that I need to climb via the SID today, so I will be climbing via the SID. Let's check ChartFox, make sure that all of our SIDs are completely accurate. So ChartFox, let's first of all see if it's compatible with Lauderdale. Oh yes it is, so fantastic. Alright, go ahead and turn on our Google Chrome so that we can check it out. And let's check it out. So let's get our SID. Agers 1, RNAV. Okay, so we're going to be at waypoint room at flight level 400. No, not 400. Jeez, that's way too high. Flight level 40. That's a lot better. Any constraints on tonight? Okay, so room at flight level 40. Let's see which level of the SID I have. Lyric. Yep. Then Eggers. Do they give me any... Okay, you probably want to be at flight level 112. Flight level 180 at CZ. Okay. I want to check if that's correct. CZ. It looks like... CZ is speed and altitude. Okay, so CZ's right, 1.8. Yeah, they're not saying anything particular. NWAD, 10, flight level 10. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. I think the departure frequency, let me check the rest of the SID. Eggers 1. Continue. Okay, so runway 10 left. Climb on heading flight level 9 or 6. Okay. To intercept course 075 to Lubo. Then on track 026 to cross room at or above flight level 40. Then on depicted route to Eggers thence. Okay. So that will be our departure info. So, okay. Sounds good, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And then does Beyond say anything about a heading level? They don't. So... Okay. So we know that flight level 9 or 6 is the heading we want to be at. So we're at 150 passengers, so we're about boarded, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be on out of here in the next few minutes, so I'm really proud of this. Chat, anything new? All right. Nothing new. So, I'm really excited to fly today. And then, Fort Lauderdale Tower just got on. Chat, should we log back onto VATSIM? Okay, I guess we'll log back onto VATSIM. Oh my gosh. No, it's... Okay. We'll log off of Beyond for a few minutes. But, VATSIM, let's re-prefile. At least we're gonna get a little bit of VATSIM. Looks like someone's departing 10 left. Departing runways 10 left and 10 right, according to the ATIS. Okay. Go to VATSIM and re-log on. Okay, fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and tune the tower. Their tower frequency, I'm guessing 119.3. Okay. Alright. I don't think on tower you request pushback, but, yeah. I don't think so. Ground you do.
Fort Tower, good evening, Delta 305. Can you send a PDC, please?
Was that Delta 305?
In Europe, you do request pushback if there's no ground on, but in the United States, you don't. In the US, you don't.
If you reconnect, it'll send it again.
Okay, let me check. Thank you.
Send MCDU. Ground services, my flights. Okay. Departure perf. Load sheet. Weather. And calculate. And send. We should be ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Perf. And fuel preds. Looks good to me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're all boarded. We're all ready to go. So let's go ahead and get our APU ready to go. And there goes that weather bug again. Alrighty, APU, turn it on. Jetway, operate. I want to get on out of here as soon as possible. Beacon, fantastic. Can you see people boarding the aircraft or your gates? Not right now, but usually they do board.
JetBlue
So
1196, spot 11, ready to taxi with India.
JetBlue 1196, Fort Lauderdale Tower, Smoke Charlie.
I need to squawk, make sure that I've got the right squawk again.
JetBlue 1196, thank you, runway 10 left, taxi via Tango 5, Charlie, Bravo 1.
Right, Tango 5, Charlie, Bravo 1 to runway 10 left, JetBlue 1196.
All right, fantastic. But in other words, blind listener, yes, you can see them board the gate. I just didn't have a chance to take a look if they do board today at Fort Lauderdale. In Pittsburgh, they should as well. All right, so we're going to push back left. Make sure there's no one behind me. No, there shouldn't be. All right, let's do this. Don't need to request clearance or anything, so... Unless if it's Europe, then you have to. Ignition start. Engine 1. Let's get ready. Did I just accidentally say left? Uh-oh. I may have pushed back the wrong way, ladies and gentlemen, so I'll have to do a turnaround. Unless, if that's how they push me back. I meant to say the right, ladies and gentlemen. I got my directions inversed. Well, that's on me. Alrighty. Engine 1 is ready to go. Engine 2, let's get ready.
Hello, JetBlue 2250, radio check.
JetBlue 2250, Fort Lauderdale Tower, loud and clear.
At Fort Lauderdale Tower, hello, JetBlue 2250, requesting voice clearance IFR to Nassau.
JetBlue 2250, you should have received a PDC from me.
Yes, we did receive the PDC, but for the sake of realism, we requested voice clearance.
Okay. JetBlue 2250, you clear to Nassau. Airport, we're in the SNAP-2 departure, ready transition, direct, climb and maintain 4,000. Check for level 210, 1 minutes after departure, and squawk 4234.
All right, JetBlue 2250 cleared to Nassau, Snapper 2 departure, runway radio transition, climb via the SID. Expect
Hazard lights,
2010 minutes
flaps,
after departure.
speed brakes.
The initial is 4, squawk 24, correction, squawk 4234, but JetBlue 2250.
JetBlue 2250, we're back, correct information. India's current, let me know when you have.
Yeah, sorry, we forgot that one in the initial,
Max auto brakes.
In the onboard aircraft.
Roger, thanks.
No problem, thank you.
Okay. Ignition mode, normal. APU's coming off. Taxi lights, fantastic. Seatbelts. Takeoff config and trim.
JetBlue 1196, RNAV to Marley, runway 10 left, lift takeoff.
Okay, takeoff 10 left, RNAV Marley, JetBlue 1196.
Alright, 0.3 down. That's a trim, fantastic. Takeoff config. Oh, the flaps disagree, of course. 1 stroke. DN 0.3. Alright. Takeoff config. Fantastic. Alright, everything looks good to me. Nothing abnormal. Let's go ahead and request our taxi. Good evening, Tower. JetBlue 2008, requesting taxi to runway, I believe, 10 left according to the ATIS.
JetBlue 2008, Fort Lauderdale Tower, runway 10 left, taxi via Tango 5, Charlie Bravo 1.
Tango 5, Charlie Bravo 1, JetBlue 2008.
And you said you had India?
Negative. JetBlue 2008.
Okay, let me know when you have ATIS India.
Hold on. When they say that, let me... JetBlue 2008, if you can give me a second, I've got to locate the ATIS, then I'll begin my taxi. Alright, let me get my ATIS up, let me just check out.
Roger, just hold position for now, let me know when you're ready.
Will do, JetBlue 2008. Okay, 2999er. Runway 10 left. Okay.
Tower Delta 788, ready for taxi with information India.
Who's ready for taxi?
Delta 305.
Delta 305, Fort Lauderdale Tower, runway 10 left, taxi via Charlie Bravo 1.
Charlie Bravo 1, runway 10 left, Delta 305.
JetBlue 1196, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, JetBlue 1196, okay.
JetBlue 2008, rated taxi. Can you repeat the instructions one more time?
JetBlue 2008, runway 10 left, taxi via Tango 5, hold short of Charlie.
Tango 5, hold short of Charlie, JetBlue 2008. Tango 5.
Lauderdale Tower, JetBlue
Hold short, Charlie. Okay, got it.
50 information India, request push to start.
JetBlue 2250, push and select on discretion.
Push is mine, okay, for taxi, JetBlue 2250, sorry about that.
Yep, got the... Tango 5, then Charlie, okay.
Fort Lauderdale Tower, citation 758 November Lima, requesting to taxi IFR to Nassau with information India.
Citation 58 November Lima, Fort Lauderdale Tower, runway 10 left, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi 10 left via Alpha, 758 November Lima.
Tower JetBlue 2250, can you give me the off-stand ETA that you have for me?
Say again?
Do you have the time for off stand for JetBlue 2250.
I'm showing the proposed time of 2310 for you.
Yeah, that's not right. Do you want to change that for me?
I wouldn't do anything for on my end, so.
I have to do that?
There's no, it's not required, it's not necessary. Like, as soon as, it's just proposed departure time.
Okay, well, it's telling me, it's yelling at me, telling me that I can't go, but okay. Good enough, thanks.
JetBlue 23, continue taxi with Charlie, then Bravo 1.
Continue taxi via Charlie, Bravo 1, JetBlue 2008. Charlie, Bravo 1. Hold on. Charlie, and then Bravo 1. Okay, that's simple. Doesn't matter how simple or complex it is, it's just a simple taxi. How simple the taxi instruction is. Oh, these ground textures are really good. And that's what you get with the payware too, so. It looks very cloudy and a bit sunny in Fort Lauderdale. The clouds are covered. Flaps good. Yep, looks good to me. Seatbelt on. Fantastic. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Got someone behind me too. Let's also get our yoke ready to go.
Citation 58 November Lima, on out to Marley, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 10 left, in November Lima.
And confirm RNAV to Marley.
RNAV to Marley, in November Lima, and clear for takeoff, 10 left. Thank you.
Check the ATIS before we start climbing. Make sure that our altimeter looks right. Altimeter 29er.
JetBlue 2250, can you repeat the squawk?
So 2250, squawk is 4234.
4234, JetBlue 2250.
4234.
Yes, sir, 4234, JetBlue 2250.
Get our volumes up, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Landing lights, takeoff lights, runway lights, strobe lights. Let's remain lined up. All right. One last thing. PAX. TA/RA mode. JetBlue 2008 requesting departure, runway 10 left.
JetBlue 23, hold still, runway 10 left.
Hold short, runway 10 left, JetBlue 2008.
Citation 58 November Lima, are you ready to go or you need a few minutes?
Just a couple minutes, please. Thank you.
Okay, the cancel takeoff plans, hold short, runway 10 left.
Cancel takeoff clearance, 10 left, hold short.
JetBlue 2008, on out to Elva, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Alvern, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 2008.
Delta 305, runway 10 left.
Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen.
Delta 05, runway 10 left.
Gotta find the waypoint. JetBlue 2008, just making sure the waypoint is elbow, LLBOW. Is that correct?
That is the first sector, that is correct.
Fantastic, JetBlue 2008. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, gonna begin recording and record. Hey, knots. V1, rotate. Fantastic, we're up. All right, V2, positive rate, gears coming up.
Delta 305, on up to Marley, runway 10 left of takeoff.
On up to Marley, clear for takeoff, Delta 305.
Delta 2008, frequency change approved. JetBlue 2008, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. JetBlue 2008. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for your service. Alrighty, taxi lights coming off. Runway lights coming off. Beautiful departure at Fort Lauderdale. Engines are absolutely roaring today. Ground spoilers, turn off. Ignition, what do you mean? All right, flaps coming up. I've never seen that before in Phoenix. And let's engage autopilot. All right, fantastic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are climbing. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Today we're climbing via the SID. Oh, I mean, that was a very nice departure, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. Let me see how it went on Elvatex. Oh! Really close. I'm going to give that a 9.5. That is so good. Oh, this Phoenix is so good, ladies and gentlemen. I could have taken it direct, now that I'm on Unicom. Do we have any frequency on currently? Oh man, what a departure that was. Why is your first officer dressed casual? I know. Didn't you notice that? I actually don't know the answer to that. I don't know where I changed that. I don't really pay attention to those features in Flight Sim, to be honest, Emmett. Yes, everyone's leaving from 10 left, flight listener. That is correct. And in real life, they are operating that runway as well, so I'm not surprised. Oh, those IAE engines. Listen to the sound of them. Oh, it just sounds beautiful, doesn't it? I thought that was well done. All right, flight level 100. Let's go ahead and turn off our landing lights. Fantastic. Alrighty. I love this, ladies and gentlemen. I think we did really well coming out of Fort Lauderdale. Departure was really smooth. Yeah, that was nice. Very nice star coming out, or sorry, SID coming out of Fort Lauderdale. So yay! So glad. Get that man in uniform. I know, we should. Shouldn't we? Ah, goodness. That was fantastic. Alright, so flight level 124 should be another 2 hours and 19 minutes from now, so I'm happy about this. So, I mean, that was a really successful departure out of Lauderdale, ladies and gentlemen. Did you all see that? It was beautiful. I agree, Keenan. I could see that it could be FSLTL traffic. I could see that. Alright, we'll go ahead and turn the sounds down as well. Probably a bit better. Oh yeah, that was beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go watch that again. I mean, just beautiful. I'm going to watch that departure one more time. I did get a recording of that takeoff as well, so really excited. Great takeoff. I really enjoyed the tour of the airport too. You did a great job describing what you were seeing. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it, blind listener. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that comment. I think MK Studios did a really good job on the scenery. They are one of the better developers out there. So, I mean, a couple of minor things that I thought could have been enhanced a little bit more, but not too bad. Not too bad. MK is really good about stuff. I'm not surprised that they are. They're really good. I really like their company too, so I want to give kudos to them. And Fort Lauderdale, they did great. I couldn't believe that takeoff, though. So centered. It was unbelievable. All right, QNH. No, altimeter, sorry. And something we did forget to do are the cabin sounds, which is kind of... It's not as important, but it is what it is. But how do you all feel about me doing my own sounds? I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about it. Hey, 395 knots. Heading over the southeastern part of Florida. Cannot wait to get to Pittsburgh, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, flight level 200 is activated. So let's go ahead and turn our seatbelt off. Fantastic. And... awesome. Company message. Alright. We are climbing steadily, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm really excited for this. They did a really good job on Long Beach as well. MK did as well. Like, who developed Long Beach? Let me see. Did MK develop? Okay, so it was... Who developed Long Beach? Threshold developed it, or X-Wind. Which one is it, Emmett? Is it... X-Wind Studios, I think? Curious. Let's see. Oh my, look at that. That's some beautiful scenery. That's awesome. The thing with Long Beach is they don't have much to that airport, but my goodness, it's really nice. But yeah, I think Lauderdale was good. Why is your first officer dressed casual? Hi. Yeah, that's what I wonder too. I just love listening to those engines. They're incredible. The Phoenix is one of my favorite aircraft, ladies and gentlemen. I am not joking. It is one of the best. So MK, I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on the scenery, if you're watching. I would love to tour more of your sceneries as well. That'd be cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go eat some dinner for a little while. I need to go eat because I'm getting hungry. We'll be back in the next 40 minutes. I'm gonna put on the AFK thing. So let me disconnect from VATSIM. Disconnected. What I will also do is get the music on. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you all in the next little while. Let me go ahead and put our AFK message up, and then we'll be back in a little while. So I'm really excited about this flight. So thank you all for tuning in. It's been a pleasure so far, but we'll see you in a little bit. Text me in chat if you all need anything, okay? Please. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am back from my dinner. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Let me just put my phone on charge, and then we shall be ready to go, chat. All right, let's take a look. You all enjoying the stream so far? Where are we currently? We're currently north of Jacksonville, so about an hour and 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, so we should be on the ground a little bit before 9 o'clock. And the rain is pretty bad on the southeastern coast, so there you go. I really think we're gonna get in there a little bit shorter, a little bit quicker. I do think that is Pittsburgh on? Pittsburgh is not on. So unfortunately, that is the case. Fort Lauderdale Tower still on. Huh. I think once we get out to Charlotte, we might be able to get back on the VATSIM. In fact, let me reconnect on and re-prefile, make sure that it's all... JetBlue 2008 and A320. Alright, we're back on VATSIM, ladies and gentlemen. logged back on. There's so many things I love about the Phoenix. Chat, what's new? Chat. Okay. Nothing new. Okay. No worries. Because what I think I'm gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, is when I get closer to Pittsburgh, there is one waypoint that's gonna look like there's no star, or well, it's gonna be going way off, and it is coming into the approach. I think I might take it direct and begin descending a little bit earlier than our pop-up descent, so that the direct we can have enough time to descend. So that's what I think I will do. We are off the coast of just south of Savannah. And we're currently probably a quarter done, are we? Yeah. A little over a quarter. Yeah, what did you all think of Lauderdale? In your opinions? Curious to hear what you all thought. Might get a little bit of VATSIM on near Charlotte, but besides that, not much. I just saw that the Ohio area went off. What is our ETA to tropical Pittsburgh? Hang on, let me... Yeah, ETA right now is an hour and 11 minutes. So fantastic. I just hope we're going to speed up a little bit more. That'd be fun. All right, 460 knots we sped up to. From 459 to 460. 461. $462 perhaps. Ooh. See the Georgia Shore. I thought the scenery in Fort Lauderdale was really great. I know, wasn't it? That runway is so smooth to take off out of. It was an incredible runway. Runway 10 left. I loved it. Chat, I'm gonna watch that takeoff again. I'm not, no lie, that is one of my better takeoffs I had in a long time. I gave it a 9.5. It was really, almost really centered. All right, 464. Been in the air for 50 minutes. Now an hour and 8 minutes, so we fine, ladies and gentlemen. I really liked that departure. Interestingly enough, you will fly over Morgantown, West Virginia, which is home to West Virginia University. I wonder if you'll see anything. You know, I don't know. Let me see if my routing will go over Morgantown. Well, let me say this. We might be able to go over Morgantown, because I am going to be taking it direct on the final. And in fact, let me see if the approach is still... That approach for runway 32 is still activated. Is it? I hope they change that, because it's a small runway. That would be insane. Smallest runway in Pittsburgh. Let's see. Did they change it, chat? They did not. So, stat base. There's... Did I change the TA/RA mode? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Floodlights, turn on. I've never landed in Pittsburgh before, ladies and gentlemen, so it's going to be really interesting coming in. So, yeah, we're going to be somewhat seeing the city, so we'll see it coming in. I've never... Oh, British Airways went around from Pittsburgh. Huh. Pittsburgh has an alright freeware scenery, so I'm going to give it a go. But in regard to this approach, this is going to be something. But we will be going over Morgantown. 3-2 into Pittsburgh. Let me see how many squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to come in low, ladies and gentlemen. We're in for a treat. We're in for a Corfu landing treat, so... Oh, goodness. I'm in for something. If we land past the 3rd square, it doesn't matter to me. I need to come in at a decent vertical speed, however. Pittsburgh Airport is southwest of the city. If you were to see the city, it'd be pretty far away. I mean, and coming out on an approach, though, we might be able to see Pittsburgh, so it might be possible. But yeah, that is true. They are a little bit far away from the city. Can't believe we're gonna be nice if we can land on a different runway. And let me see. Are they still doing 3-4? Yeah, they are. We'd have to do medium auto brake today so that we can go all the way down the runway. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I have to look. What does it say on SimReef that they use? Like, there's no way I want to use that runway, but let me see what other runways they're using into Pittsburgh. They are using 28 center, 28 left, 28 right, and 32. Huh, okay. Let me look at AirNav radar. As much as I don't want to use 3-2, I don't, but at the same time, if they're going to be using it, then I'm going to have to. I have no choice. So, let's look. Okay, so runways in use for landing. 3-2, 28 center, and 28 left. Yeah, I'd say I'd use 3-2 because 96% are using 3-2. Oh, goodness. 96%? Sheesh. Goodness. Four squares, ladies and gentlemen. We're in for something. We're in for a unfortunate treat. I say unfortunate with very big caution. Oh, it looks like VATSIM turned back on in the Lexington, Kentucky area, so we might have a bit of coverage. So there you go. The chat, the reason why I've not developed my my flight for Saturday yet, I said this already, but for those of you that weren't here, I'm waiting to see if Orbix Atlanta releases. Because if it does, then I will be setting up that flight immediately. So it's because we are expecting Atlanta to come out, Hayward Atlanta to be released in the next day or two. Keyword expecting. Who knows if they're actually going to, but you never know. But they are landing runway 28 left. I see a British Airways coming in. Oh, goodness. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Something's telling me I should land 3-2 because of the realistic element of it, but also something's telling me I should land 28 left. It is in operation. It's just, I want to go with what's going on in real life, so. All right, we're going 460 knots. An hour and 2 minutes left. Alrighty, so tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to begin working on some FS Expo stuff. So I'm getting a shirt ready for Expo. How about Atlanta to Wichita? Did they do Atlanta to Wichita? How do you spell Wichita? Alright, ICT. Okay, they do a few Delta flights, and they do... Oh, wow. They do it in the Boeing 717. Atlanta to Wichita. Let's see. Hold on. They're going to be doing Boeing 717s. Jeez. Don't have that aircraft, unfortunately. Atlanta, Wichita. Not sure. Atlanta to Lincoln, Nebraska, or Omaha. Omaha, yes! And I'll tell you something. I just purchased Omaha airport. Do they do the Phoenix? Alright, hold on. Now you're talking. Give me Omaha. Alrighty. Please, I want to do Omaha. That would be my preferred flight. They do it in the 319, so that's possible. 463 knots. They do it in an A320, so I definitely like the idea of doing Omaha, ladies and gentlemen. Good one, guys. Now you're... Bring me into that. Count me in on that one. I'll do that flight. Well, I have a few in line for Atlanta. I'll tell you the order that I'm going to be doing flights. Denver to Atlanta will come first. Whoa. Just lost the sound. There you go. Okay. So Denver to Atlanta. Atlanta to JFK and back. I've not decided on which flight to do next after that. We could do Atlanta to Omaha. And then I think I'm going to start going longer. I might do, I've never seen Lincoln. It'd be interesting to see what Lincoln. But I like Omaha. That's my favorite choice. Omaha, definitely I'm gonna do. I need to do a flight into the Payward scenery anyway, so Count me in on that one. That's definitely good. All right, so 57 minutes. We're about halfway done the flight, ladies and gentlemen. So British Airways just landing in Pittsburgh. Yeah, we're gonna be landing 3-2, ladies and gentlemen. We're just gonna brace ourselves for the approach coming in. Alrighty. Minneapolis and true to your... Yes. Yep. That's a good one. And I would say maybe I could fly that one in the 350 as well. Let me see. KATL. KMSP. Let's look. I know they'll operate it in the 757. And they'll operate it in the 350, which is something I would... I want to do the 350. All right. 321, 757. I'm pretty sure they've done it in A350 before, because I've done the flights. They're just not... Okay, they're doing the 330-900. Interesting. But yes, I do think that it does operate, so I'm going to do that. Alright, halfway, ladies and gentlemen, to Pittsburgh. We're about to enter some VATSIM frequency space. So very good. Let me look at Atlanta and MSP. Oh yeah, they've that could be a nice tribute. We might be able to do MCO to Minneapolis. Unfortunately, I don't have Sun Country, so I would have to do what is it called? I'm gonna have to do Delta. I'm beginning to see our top descent on the map, so fantastic. We might begin descending a bit earlier, ladies and gentlemen, so that we have a clear direct into the approach. Because we're getting rid of quite a bit of space before the approach, so we might descend a bit early. Fantastic. Let me see. Yeah, I definitely want to do. Because I've done the flight before. But I think Minneapolis will work, ladies and gentlemen, from Atlanta. I think that'd be a nice one. That should work. I just need to get the call sign for the 350. That's all. Are they done to Orlando to Mini? Oh, no. I'm looking at, no, I am looking at Atlanta MSP. Huh. Alright, we're going into cloudy territory. Crossing Columbia, South Carolina. Florida is such a long state, ladies and gentlemen. It took us quite a while to get out and out of there. Probably an hour. Tower and approach are on in Atlanta. Alright, we're about to get into the VATSIM frequency, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah. All I'd have to do is, if I wanted to, if I'm not in a frequency, all I would have to do is just take it direct, that's all. Still waiting for a ping to come in. Huh. I was disconnected. I don't know why. "45 minutes until we arrive." Alright, chat. So, keeping of Atlanta flights that we could do. Atlanta. I want to hear it. I'm going to start looking myself as well. Let's keep looking. Alright, chat. Let's look. Let's start from the top and let's go to the bottom. My God, Atlanta's so busy. Atlanta is so busy! Look how many flights they have! Oh, my goodness. And it never stops. It is so busy. Alright. Keep it going. Did I just see Toronto A320? Huh. Okay, so Newark Max 9. I'm gonna wait until the iFly comes out with a new update. Green Bay. I've never seen Green Bay's airport before. Huh. Be interesting to see. A320s, let's see. A350 Johannesburg, no way. Toronto, they do. I just wish I can have pay where Toronto would make it so much better. Appleton, ATW. I've never seen. Oh wait, there is a regional Appleton. It does look default though. That ain't doing well for me. Oh dang. Keep going. Oklahoma City. Atlanta and NASA, Bahamas. Atlanta and Cheyenne, Wyoming. Billings. Okay, so let me see. Nassau. Cheyenne, Billings. Let me see. Okay, they do not have any flights to Billings. Nassau, Cheyenne, okay. Nassau would be interesting. They don't have flights to there, unfortunately. And then, where is it? Nassau? Huh. I'm not surprised that they would have Nassau, or that they have Nassau. So hold on. Yeah, I'm not surprised they have Nassau. They do it in the 737. Let's see what they have in the A320. Let me keep looking. Have they ever done Nassau on the A320? Huh. They do the A321. 2 hours and 4 minutes. Okay. I'll consider that one. They do the A321. If I had to operate that one, I would have to be in the FS Labs. So, possibly, I'll look into that one. Alright. Belize City, Providence. They do, I think, do Providence. They definitely doing the 319, so there you go. It's just, I just wish we had a better Providence scenery. But I will say that Providence itself, let me see something. I'll think about that one. I'd have to take a look at the airport too. What's that other one? Belize City. Belize. I've never heard of that route. Okay, they do the 321. Alright. Alright, so let me take a look at MZBZ. Okay. Please tell me. Oh, you got an airport. Hang on a second. Runway doesn't look terrible. 2020 compatible. Let me see if it says anything about 2024. That one is a maybe. I have to, before I say yes to this one, I'm gonna have to test and getting contacted. I'm gonna have to test and make sure it works in 2024. But that one's possible. I think that one's a possibility. 132.9075. Okay, just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, there you go. 132.9075. JetBlue 2008, good evening at flight level 360. I'm hoping they heard me. Concord, New Hampshire, Montpelier, Vermont. Concord? I've never heard of Concord before. Concord. Concord. Let's see. Oh, not Concord. I think it's North Carolina. Hold on. Is it? Let's see. Concord, New Hampshire. You know, another one I thought of as well was Burlington. Huh. I'm gonna give the controller a few more minutes, but then I'm gonna contact them. I don't know why they didn't talk to me. Did y'all hear me speak to VATSIM? Maybe I don't know. Give them a minute or two and then I'll recontact them. I'm on the frequency too, so that's the other thing. 132.9075. Yeah, that's what they told me to contact, and I don't know why. JetBlue 2008, good evening at flight level 360. That's so weird. I'm on 132.9075, aren't I? Yeah, 132.9075. I don't. I actually don't get what happened. I guess I stay on Unicom. I don't know. Anyway, chat, what were you saying? Montpelier. Oh. I've never flown into New Hampshire before. KMPV, okay. Let's see. Oh, wait, hang on. Still no matches. Washington Center 133725. Atlanta Center, JetBlue 2008, received your message. Washington Center 133.725. Thank you. Have a great day. See ya. One 33725. All right. Washington Center, JetBlue 2008 at flight level 360. Good evening. I don't understand. Why are they not? Isn't that what they said to me? 133725. 133725. That's so weird. I don't get why they're not talking to me. Huh. Is there something wrong with my VATSIM tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Like, no one's talking, so I just, I'll put it in chat, in case. Maybe they're pretty busy. Like, there's almost no one in Washington Center. I'm surprised that there's no one talking. Pretty weird, isn't it? Something may be going on with my... I am... I'm gonna turn off my music, ladies and gentlemen, for a few minutes and see if that does anything. Let me re-prefile. Try it there. Hang on. JetBlue 2008, I'm just doing an audio check. Can anyone hear me? I don't know what's going on, my VATSIM, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not hearing anything. Heard you on frequency. Not sure what your audio issue would be. Yeah, that's pretty weird. Yeah, I'm hearing everything. My output volume. That's bizarre. Turn everything on. I wonder if it's... Let me try something, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if it's my output frequency. Huh, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with anything, so... Wait a minute. Like you still can't hear me. Cross Ricks at flight level. Okay, so they're gonna text me. Cross Ricks at. Okay, got it. Ricks. Okay. But at least they know that I'm having some issues. So I'm not worried. No one's... File 230, okay.
American 1670 at flight level 220. Send via the CAPS 4 arrival landing south. Russian altimeter 2990. 119.85. American 1670. Thank you.
Approach 119.85. JetBlue 2008 radio check. November 1 Echo Mike Cross Jakey at to maintain 13000 to Philadelphia altimeter 2981. UPS 6792, con maintain for level 270. Alright.
JetBlue 2008, I may have just fixed something. Can radio check?
JetBlue 2008, Washington Center, loud and clear.
Fantastic. I couldn't hear you. I'm taking that direct to Rick's. And should I just send it 230? Is that correct?
JetBlue 2008, cross Ricks at a maintain for level 230.
And maintain flight level 230 at Rick's. JetBlue 2008 will begin the descent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna begin our descending process. That was something. I gotta update our altimeter really quickly, so we are beginning descending, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that something? Hold on. Let me...
Washington, Frontier 1079 with Oscar.
So weird.
First question, sorry.
What airport?
Oh, I'm sorry, I guess I should have. Wee at Delta 4.
Frontier Flight 1079, you can contact Potomac approach on 119.85.
Center. Washington Center, JetBlue 2725 with you, flight level 290 for 360.
2994, okay. Let me change that.
JetBlue 2725, Washington Center, welcome. Climb maintain flight level 340.
Climb maintain flight level 340, JetBlue 2725.
Fantastic. We're now back on profile. Alrighty.
Send a Delta 1008 request.
UPS 6792, climb maintain flight level 310, that'll be your final.
We'll take 310, UPS 6792.
Delta, that's 1008 with a
Canada
request.
7042, ready for push and start at Raleigh, Durham with information November.
That was at Delta 1008 with a request.
Yes, sir. Could we step away for about 10-15 minutes?
Delta 1008, I can show you away for 10. 15 may be a bit long, so report back after 10.
All right, yep, we'll be back in 10 minutes. Delta 1008.
Air Canada 7042, Washington Center. Push at your discretion, call me for taxi. Expect runway 23 right for departure.
Yep, VATSIM's back on chat.
Push at my discretion, call for taxi. Air Canada 7042.
JetBlue 2008, can I go AFK for 1 minute if that's fine?
Yeah, 1 minute real quick, so yeah, just call back.
We'll report back when back. JetBlue 2008, thank you. Alright, well, I gotta use the restroom, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, Washington Center, United 225. Current flight level is 12.
United 225, Washington Center, welcome, climb, maintain level 340.
United 225. Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Number 1, Echo Mike Philly, purchase offline. You can change the advisory. Have a good day.
Roger, advisory, central operations C, if I want to come up.
Washington Center, Delta 2990 with you at 5,500 going up to 12,000, 12,000.
Delta 2990, Washington Center, welcome, climb, maintain for level 360.
360 for Delta 2990.
JetBlue 2008, I am back.
Thanks, welcome back.
Alrighty. Chat. I don't know what happened. Did you all notice that? That was weird. Alright, let's go ahead and get our arrival information ready. 2994.
JetBlue 1196, traffic 12 o'clock, about 15 miles opposite direction, 1,000 lower in Airbus 320.
I'll be keeping out denial, JetBlue 1196.
And JetBlue 2725, traffic 12 o'clock, opposite direction, 1,000 higher, Airbus 320.
We got him on radar, but I don't have him on site. JetBlue.
I won't know the charts, ladies and gentlemen.
Washington Center, JetBlue 693, climbing 10,700 for 1717,000.
JetBlue 693, Washington Center, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb maintain 320, JetBlue 693.
Delta 305, descend maintain flight level 350.
Descend to flight level 350, Delta 305.
Washington Center, Delta 2990, we're going to step away and disconnect from VATSIM, and we're going to join back when we get closer to Atlanta.
Delta
Okay.
2990, roger. Have a good night.
There you go, I know. Chat, I'm going to be concentrating on coming into Pittsburgh, so I might look at chat less frequently now. So I apologize.
UPS 6792, what approach do you have set up for Newport News?
We have runway 7, UPS 6792. UPS 6792, we have runway 7 ILS.
Roger.
We'll be flying over Morgantown soon.
Okay. Blue 2725, climb maintain level 360, traffic no factor.
Climb maintain level 360, JetBlue 2725.
And JetBlue 1196, traffic no factor.
1196. Washington Center, Air Canada 7042, ready for taxi to 23 right at Raleigh Durham.
Air Canada 7042, runway 23 right, taxi via Foxtrot Bravo 9er, information November is current.
Taxi via Foxtrot Bravo 9er, information November. Air Canada 7042.
UPS 6792, you're cleared direct mid-ray, cross mid-ray, maintain 6000, the Norfolk altimeter 29990.
Clear direct mid-ray and maintain mid-ray at or above 6000, UPS 6792.
Minimum fare 1324.
Center, hello, Phenom 8608 Alpha, flight level 430.
Phenom 8608 Alpha, Washington Center, welcome.
Navy Center United 303, flight level 350.
1324.
Washington Center, welcome. JetBlue 2008 at Rick, descend to maintain flight level 210.
Descend to maintain flight level 210, JetBlue 2008.
UPS 6792, altimeter is 2988, correct?
UPS 6792, Norfolk altimeter is 2990.
Okay, 2990, UPS 6792, thank you.
Phoenix is so loud. Holy crap.
JetBlue 693, you can contact Cleveland Center 11.
We're not going to be able to see Morgantown because of the clouds. It's insane over here.
JetBlue 2008, you can contact Cleveland Center 119.87.
119.25. Thank you for your service. Hope you have a great day. See ya!
JetBlue 2008, negative on the frequency is 119.87, 1987.
Cleveland Center, JetBlue 2008, descending to flight level 210 into Pittsburgh. Is that what they said to me? Hold on. Cleveland Center. Cleveland Center, hold on. Oh, I think I see it. Cleveland Center. One 90875, okay. I couldn't find it on my Cleveland Center, JetBlue 2008 at flight level 210, waiting for descent into Pittsburgh.
JetBlue 2008, Cleveland Center, hello. Cross Nesto and maintain 10,000. Pittsburgh lines west, the Pittsburgh altimeter 2994.
JetBlue 2008, can you repeat the instruction again? I have, my aircraft is so loud right now. I don't know why.
Alright, Boeing 737 Mike off on the French right ahead to the FBO this frequency.
What is going
JetBlue
on?
2008, descend across Nesto and maintain 10,000. Pittsburgh lands west, the Pittsburgh altimeter 2994.
2994 altimeter, descend and maintain flight level 100. That's all I heard so far. Did I miss anything? JetBlue 2008?
JetBlue 2008, cross Nesto and maintain 10,000.
Okay. 1 second. Hang on 1 second. Let me just take a look. Take it direct to Nesto and maintain flight level 100, JetBlue 2008?
Affirm.
Affirm. Okay, fantastic. Man, I don't know what's going on with my aircraft tonight. It's so loud. I just wish there was a game to chat mix on my my sim. That'd be amazing. Last few flights I've been having audio issues with VATSIM.
Cleveland United 3812, we got to feel this site.
Yeah, 3812, clear visual approach runway 6 left.
Our clear visual 6 left, south, sorry, United 38.
FedEx 4280, cross Snake Pit and maintain flight level 220.
Sorry, just say that 6 one more time?
It's still going to be Snake Pit.
Okay, Snake Pit at a maintain flight level 220, FedEx 4280.
All right, fantastic.
Cleveland Center, American 5129, at Cleveland, requesting taxi runway 06 left.
American 5129, Cleveland Center, squawk 0667.
Squawk 0667, American 5129.
American 5129, runway 6 right, taxi via Juliet, Kilo, and Lima.
Taxi 6 right, Juliet, Kilo, Lima, American 5129.
I'm hearing the VATSIM, and you very well. I'm not sure what you're hearing, but I don't hear the aircraft much at all.
3812, the wind 040.
The aircraft is really loud in my...
6 left, United 38.
It's really loud in my ear. I don't know why it is. All right, fantastic. I'm so glad that the VATSIM controllers were so professional with me. That's fantastic. I wasn't anticipating anything wrong going on, but then all of a sudden, it just, yikes. It was pretty weird, though. All right, there's a transition altitude.
FedEx 401, request step waiting for about 5-10 minutes.
FedEx 401, 10 minutes is approved for that.
Roger.
Legion 690, welcome to Flint, Safe Park.
Alright.
Legion 690, straight ahead to the ramp this frequency.
Atlanta to Nassau sounds fun. Atlanta to Nassau. They do Belize City too. Where is Belize City? Oh, look where it is. It is. Oh wow! It's on the It's in the Panama area. Huh. Wow. All right, so we're about to approach Morgantown, but there is weather, so I don't know if we'll be able to see it. Pittsburgh does have an ATIS on, so that could mean there's something going on there. Huh.
Rouge 1997, contact Toronto approach 132.8, see ya.
32.8, Rouge 1997, thanks, see ya.
I'm doing the Captain Canada every time. See ya! Oh, goodness.
Yeah, Fenix 4280, best start sending.
Our top is at 40 miles.
Okay, that's my bad. I shot snake that was closer to my board. Descend to maintain flight level 220.
Alright, all good. Down to 220 now, FedEx 4280.
United 3812, clear of 6 left at
United 3812, welcome to Cleveland. You going, what terminal are you headed to?
Just put this somewhere around here.
United 3812, roger. Hey, about one. FedEx 4280, contact Indy Center now, 128.22, see ya.
28.22, FedEx 4282.
United 3812, taxi to the ramp via Golf, Sierra, and Juliet 5, Juliet. Cross runway 6 right on Sierra, this frequency.
Alright, Golf, Sierra, Juliet 5, cross 6 right at Sierra, United 3812.
Kind of look like a fool for.
FedEx 401, back with you.
FedEx 401, thanks.
Kind of look like a fool for having this audio issue. People are going to be looking at me like, why are you on VATSIM then? Well, okay. We're sending on to flight level 100. Alright, we're just passing Morgantown. Let's see if we can see it, ladies and gentlemen. I know that you all wanted me to take a look at it. Is that it? Oh, we just passed it. Oh, there. That might be it. Wow, look at that. Oh, man. I think that's it, right? Or maybe we well passed it. Oh, dang it. I missed it, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, dang it. I knew you, for some of you wanted to see it, so. Whatever it is. I'm remaining outside my aircraft so I can hear the ATC a little bit better.
Delta 379, Cleveland Center, got you loud and clear.
I look foolish on VATSIM tonight. We are descending slowly, ladies and gentlemen. This is good.
Level 359, I sent you a PVC. You should have gotten it in your messages. Alright, that's 359. In that case, I'm going to have to give you a voice clearance. Just stand by one for me. FedEx 1390, descend to maintain 5 level 350.
Descend maintain 5 level 350, FedEx 1390.
We're at 895, contact Indy Center now 128.22, see ya.
Go over to Indian Center on 128.22. Have a good night.
Delta 359, clearance available, advise ready.
We are in the
Delta
clouds.
359, you are cleared to the Lexington Airport via the Calvin Tree departure. Calvin, and as filed. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 40010 minutes after. Departure this frequency, squawk 2327.
Alright, flight level 110. There is an ATIS, and they are saying for Pittsburgh. Two-8 left and 2-8 right in use. Visual approach runway 32 in use.
Delta 359, readback is correct. Expect trade left for departure.
Visual approach
ready
is
for taxi. Information information X-ray current at Detroit Metro.
Okay, so 3-2 is in use. Alright, let's go back into the aircraft.
FedEx 1390, you are leaving my airspace. New York is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency changes approved. Yep.
Turn on the wing. That Phoenix is so loud. Holy crap.
5129, holding short. Runway 6 right.
American 5129, squawk 0667 for me.
0667, American 5129.
That's FedEx 1390.
FedEx 1390, New York offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change is approved. Yep.
See ya, FedEx 1390.
Coming into the Pittsburgh area.
JetBlue 2008, expect the visual approach from 28, right?
Expect the visual approach runway 28 right. JetBlue 2008. Ooh, I gotta change that now.
Expect the visual approach 28.
Oh goodness. 28 right. Oh, come on, heading. Hang on. What's going on here? Come on. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Oh, I see the issue. Why? Why? Oh, God. Oh. Thank you, please. Why are you not letting me insert? Oh, goodness gracious. Come on.
JetBlue 2008, expect the visual approach runway 28 left.
JetBlue 2008, 28 left for the visual approach. I'm having a difficult time inserting it into my aircraft. Could you vector me, if that's possible?
Will do. You should expect vectors for the visual anyway, from the star. That's what it says.
Roger that, JetBlue 2008. Oh, God, what the heck, man? Undo. Hold on. Like, they even said on the ATIS, too. That doesn't make sense. 28 left, they said. And then I've got to re-pre-file this all. Oh, jeez. Hang on, just file a... Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Lee Joy and Ricks. Why are you not letting me insert this? Holy crap, aircraft. This is unbelievable.
JetBlue 2008, flight heading 350, descend and maintain 6,000, vectors visual approach 26, correction, 28 left.
28 left, fly heading 260, JetBlue 2008.
Okay, flight heading 350.
Repeat again, JetBlue 2008.
208, flight heading 350, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000, 350, JetBlue 2008.
American 5129, the wind 040 at 8 knots, runway 6 right, you're clear.
What in the world's going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Are you all seeing this?
5129.
I can't even get...
359 heavy, say that one more time.
Hold on.
So that means your database...
I'm under a lot of
is
stress right now, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta...
I think that's okay, though. Yeah, no, that's usually okay, because right now, you're taking the Calvin tree departure, and you're going
Insert.
off of Calvin.
Come on,
and then
thank
you're going
you.
through your
Oh my
other
God.
route. So,
350.
the Calvin 2 should have Calvin in its, in the SID, so you can probably just use that instead.
Hmm.
Center, yeah, 746 with you, passing through 258 for 320, looking for 340. United 746, Cleveland Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 340. Climate data follow 340, United 746.
JetBlue 2008, I was able to fix the ongoing issue in my aircraft. I've got a new routing, so just for your information.
Roger. JetBlue 2008, descend and maintain 4,000, flight heading 010.
010, flight level 4,000, JetBlue 2008. I don't understand that.
Okay, JetBlue 2008, Pittsburgh's going to be off to your, let's call it 10 to 11 o'clock, and 10 miles reporting inside.
JetBlue 2003, I see the field in sight at my 10 o'clock.
JetBlue 10 NT08, roger, cleared the visual approach, runway 28 left.
Clear the visual approach, runway 28 left. I feel that I'm a bit high right now. Is it possible we can do a vector into final.
Sure, JetBlue 2008, cancel the approach clearance, flight present heading, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, what was the flight heading?
Present heading.
Present heading, JetBlue 2008. Thank you.
Sorry, it's 746. Sorry to interrupt the ONI ride reports today.
They're really patient with me. This is great.
Who's calling?
Yeah, it's 746.
Yeah, that's 746. I have nothing from that part of the area that you're in.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, JetBlue 2008, fly heading, correction, turn right heading 070.
070, JetBlue 2008. What's the altitude for Pittsburgh? Just want to make sure I got this right. It's 1,203. I've got to put flaps down. Woo! Okay. Speed brakes. Max brakes. Fantastic. Or no, medium brake.
And JetBlue 2008, continue that right turn now, heading 19er, correction, 200.
200, JetBlue, 2008.
American 5129, radar contacts at altitude.
We're flying over Pittsburgh.
American 5129.
American 5129, climb and maintain, flight level 370.
I see what they're going to do.
Flight level 370, American 5129.
Cleveland Center, WestJet 1134, with you at flight level 360.
It's going to look so weird in VATSIM.
WestJet 1134, Cleveland Center, hello. Recycle your transponder, squawk 2373.
Squawking 2373 for WestJet 1134.
JetBlue 2008, flight heading 260. Intercept the runway 28 left localizer, and when able, call the field in sight.
Okay, sounds good. 260, localizer, JetBlue 2008, and I'll call them field in sight.
WestJet 1134, squawk 2373.
Okay, localizer.
It's squawking 2373.
It's fantastic, man! Look, there's
WestJet
Pittsburgh!
1134, radar contact now, 30 miles west of the Ithaca VOR, flight level 360, welcome.
Autopilot approach. Landing speed. Or localizer. Glide slope, I meant to say. Alright, inside the runway. JetBlue 2008. Got 28 left for my final. Establish.
Runway 28 left. Runway 28 left, you're clear to land.
Clear to land. Clear to land. Runway 28 left. JetBlue 2003. Thank you so much for helping me out. That was so professional, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness. All right, let's start going to speed 200. All right, glide slope's capturing. Fantastic. All right, landing rate monitor. Jeez. Oh man, how patient was I today, ladies and gentlemen? I feel really well about this. Okay. Come on, speed brake. Maybe go 180. Well, we're coming in a bit fast. Fantastic. All right. Get all the callouts on. Gear coming down. Fantastic. Approach speed.
And maintain 11,000. The Buffalo area altimeter 2999.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the approach coming in.
What's that, 1134 Cleveland Center?
Such professional ATCs, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing. Okay, coming in. Fantastic. Approach is working really well. Sound's coming up. Speed brakes armed. All right, folks, let's do this. My aircraft.
1134 31, you up?
Board.
500.
He didn't even do the 1,000 call. That's the weird thing.
FedEx 401, are you back?
FedEx 401,
400.
Wow.
Retard. Drive.
Not bad. A bit late, but not too bad.
Back to the center, watch at 1134. Not sure how I switch frequency there. Apologies.
Show 1134, hello, cross Wozy and maintain 11,000, the Buffalo area.
Alrighty, welcome to Pittsburgh, ladies and gentlemen.
Cross Wozy, sorry.
Today's landing rate was 110. Alright. Definitely could tell it was a little bit late, but still legal, so I'm proud of that.
And then maintain 11,000.
Alright. Fantastic. Landing lights coming off. Strobe lights coming off.
Sub 359A firm, follow me for taxi. Triple 2008, welcome to Pittsburgh. Taxi to the ramp via Victor, cross from 28 Center on Victor, this frequency.
Cross right 28 Center at Victor on this frequency, JetBlue 2008. APUs, they said cross 28 Center at this frequency.
Central aircraft, Cleveland is Tango, currently altimeter 2998, Pittsburgh is Foxtrot, currently altimeter 2994.
Oh, and I forgot the strobes. Whoops. JetBlue 2008, cross runway 28 left, or sorry, 28 center.
Thank you. Southwest 612, you are leaving my airspace. Boston Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change is approved. Yeah.
Appreciate you representing Southwest 612.
Our next taxi instruction was. JetBlue 2008, cross runway 28 center, waiting next instruction when ready.
Or you can continue taxiing. I gave you Victor to the ramp.
Roger that, so sorry about that. JetBlue 2008. Alright, so let's see where they go in real life. Taxi to the ramp? Alright. What a... Oh, God. What an eventful night that was coming in. I had to work around that. Dude, I changed that so well. It was insane. Hang on. Jeez, gave me a 532. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, that's weird. Did y'all see that? The landing rate comment? No. Alright, I've got the location of the gate, ladies and gentlemen. This corner gate will be where we park. Right here. And I did not replay the landing either. That's a shame. And taxi lights. That ain't good. It should have done that a second ago. Whoa, 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 whoa. And then a bit fast. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Stop. Parking brake on. Engines off. Dome light on. That'd be fun. I'll say, ladies and gentlemen, the landing was a tiny bit disappointing because I landed between the 5th and 6th square, which is a bit late, but still, it is legal. So I'm apt to accept it. So. Alrighty, though. That was certainly better than a firm. JetBlue 2008, thank you for your service today. Thank you so much for helping me fly into Pittsburgh. Hope you have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
See ya. Alrighty. Just wait for the aircraft to shut off for a minute, and then we will be... Dude, I saved that approach. Did you all see that? The approach coming in was something. My good. I did that so professionally. It was insane. Yeah, you know what? I think I was a bit high coming in. I will say that. I was a bit high, but I landed in the touchdown zone, so that's not bad. I'm apt to give it an 8, ladies and gentlemen. It was not bad. It's just where I touched down was a little bit off, which was not great. All right, we can turn off the beacons now and deboard. Deboard. But still, not terrible. Not terrible. Alrighty, fantastic. But it certainly wasn't my worst landing I've had. I've had worse. And I finally did not let it sink. That's good. What was my score, too? It was, what was it? 112. The approach coming into Pittsburgh was really nice. The 5th and 6th square, which is kind of disappointing, but man, still, I mean, it's not terrible. It definitely a bit late coming in, a bit high. But I still didn't do bad either. So, would I keep that? Sure, I'll keep it. It's not terrible. But it definitely shows that I was a bit high. So yes, unfortunately, that's something I'm going to have to look at next time. And blind listener, if you're still here, I could see some passengers deboarding too. You wanted me to show you that, so I've got it here. Wait, that's my, oh jeez. And the brakes are hot too. Alright, gotta turn the fans on. Dome lights should come on as well. Alrighty, this is great, ladies and gentlemen. But not a terrible flight at all. I thought that was a pretty good one. I thought it was well done. I had a mini error in where I came in, yes, but definitely not terrible. Definitely not. Well done. I thought that was. I thought that was really well done. Definitely thought I came in a bit high, but not bad. Alrighty. Fantastic. 135 packs to deboard. Alright, or yeah. I'll say that. I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, it was not terrible coming in. It's just I was a bit high. That's the problem. But not too bad. Not too bad. Well, the approach was certainly nice. How they vectored me in. Okay, y'all want to see the Alvatex landing as well? Let me show you this. I do want to show you all. Alvatex. Alvatex. There you go. And then after this, we'll go ahead and end off the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so, oh, gee. Yeah, all the text up on my screen. Okay, so I thought the approach was kind of interesting. You notice how we had to make a turnaround. That was so well done. Thank you, VATSIM. First square, second square, third square, fourth square, fifth, like right in between the fifth and sixth. If I went past the sixth, it would have not been great at all. So, taxiing off of Foxtrot 5 would have been fantastic. I think it made perfect sense. I'm glad they took me on 2.8 left instead of 3.2 because, goodness, 3.2 would have been a heck lot worse. 112 feet per minute. I'm giving it maybe an 8. It's not bad, but definitely could have been an issue. And what is a satellite too, ladies and gentlemen? You all see that? That does not make sense. Yeah, I think that's an 8. It's good, but it's not fantastic. One thing that could have been fixed was the how low I came in. Came in a tiny bit high. So that ain't the best, but still okay. They do have this freeware Pittsburgh scenery, ladies and gentlemen. So why don't I show you this? Let me get it both up. All right, let's go out and see it. Wherever it is. There you go. Wow, look at that. That's not bad scenery. You have the departures and stuff. Look at that. And they have the restrooms. Oh, jeez. Look at that. Look at this. It's not terrible. I wish they could do more to enhance the scenery, but I mean, it's not bad. There are the cranes. By now, Pittsburgh is completely done, so it should be fine. And I don't know why this airport elevates too when I'm not moving up, so that's kind of weird too. Unless if it's meant to be like that, that'd be interesting. What is that? What in the world? So, an okay scenery, not too bad. But certainly, oh goodness, that looks awful. But the main terminal, that's fine. I don't mind the main terminal. It's okay. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this flight. It's been a pleasure being your captain today. Not terrible. I wish we could have landed a tad bit earlier. But that's a shame by me. That's my problem. So, thank you all for watching. I appreciate your time today. We will figure out Saturday in the next day or two if we see if Atlanta is released. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate your time, and as always, see you all in the next live stream. Have a good one. Bye-bye.